All right, guys, we're back on the road again, like we do every week, and we're gonna be heading back to Mammoth today. So we are gonna stop by and take a look at that commercial property that I drove by on Thursday of last week, I think it was, and I'm actually picking up the owner, and he's gonna ride up there with me. He wants to take me inside and show me it. Of course, he wants more money than what we originally thought we were going to be able to get it for. That deal that the other investor had that called me fell through. So he had actually supposedly made a deal with this here owner that we're going to pick up, and had it bought for really cheap. I thought extremely cheap. That's what piqued my interest, is it was so cheap. It was almost too good to be true. But we have had those deals before that were just too good to be true, and we actually ended up getting them. So I never don't take an opportunity to look at something, even if I think it's too good to be true. I'm still going to look at it, because believe it or not, it has happened before. We actually picked up a building downtown Bakersfield here a couple years ago, and it was a 6,000 square foot, right next to the Pepsi distributing plant. Really bad neighborhood, but and the bums were like getting into it. But we actually picked that thing up for $100,000, and we turned around and sold it in 4 months for quite a bit more. All we did was clean it up, got the trash out of there, got the bums out of there, and made a pretty good profit on it. So I like these commercial buildings. I think they're great investments. What I'm looking at over here, change of subject, is a big fire. Not sure exactly what's on fire over there, but it's a big one. It looks like it might be outside the city limit in the grass, because it's white smoke. It's not black, but that's one heck of a cloud starting to get up there. So maybe we'll get close enough to see what it is. But stick around and enjoy the ride. So yeah, we're getting out here to the outskirts, and it definitely looks like it's a grass fire. Supposed to get off right there. I'm too busy filming. Grass fire out here. Looks like this already burned off right here. Epicenter right there. Somebody got it on fire over there. Okay, so we made it up here with Richard, the owner, and we're gonna go inside and take a look, see what things are looking like inside. Got it opened up for me. I want to look at the power on this. As you can see, it's all CMU. This was I think that's glass still. This is like the main office area here. And then I think this is where the roll-up door is. This is a pretty good size area. Let's see if we got some light in here. Maybe. Nah. You can get a light switch. You got this door here. That's the exterior. That one. It's got 2 meter banks, 1 meter in.
Do you want me to open that?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
There's another room here. I don't know if I have a key for that one.
225 and 350.
I don't have any way to get into that one, Dad.
You can see it though. Maybe we can open this door. I think, all right, let's see. Okay, we got the door open. This is the shop area. Looks like swamp cooler. We got a 200 amp service here. With a sub panel. Some kind of little, it's must have been like a little and then they got their bathrooms here.
So they're both handicapped.
Are they?
And this is for
This is like a little, oh, this is like the water heater room. Yeah.
the water's
Okay.
off right now. And
All right. So they tried to get that, huh?
yes. And
Okay, well, it's definitely a fixer-upper. The one cool thing about this property is the size of the building is very adequate for a contractor. And with some paint and some things, I think it's got a modern look to it, so I really like the way it looks. It needs some cleanup. It's got a really good 800 amp service, which is over the top for that size of a building. It's just more than you'd ever need. And but certain people would really think that was desirable. It's got this little equipment yard in the back, a bunch of fence panels, so you could actually re-secure that, get that all secured. This is the property line here, and it goes all the way over to that storage over there. So this is 3 acres here, so you got a ton of room here. I mean, a ton. It's got potential. So we're not going to get it for the 225 that we thought. He's actually stuck at 350, and I'm stuck at 300 for this property, which 300 is a great deal for me, and it would motivate me to do it at 300. 350 is not so enticing. You got Frontier right here next door. I think if a guy cleaned that thing up, spent a little money cleaning it up, tearing out some of those ugly walls inside, get the air conditioning back together on it. You got this wetlands right here, and then this is the 178 that we're gonna come right onto. So for Lake Isabella, it's about as prime as a location as you can get. The only problem is it's Lake Isabella, so hence the price. Still think somebody would want to scoop that up, and we're definitely gonna keep our offer steady at 300 and see if we can get it. So hopefully it works out. But now we're gonna get on the road and head on up to Mammoth. We are coming into Independence right now. I'm gonna stop by the courthouse and I'll show you some footage from the work that we did over there. We're gonna check it out and see how things are looking right now. The sleepy town of Independence. All right, here's the old courthouse. Right there. So we had to replace that frame, that giant frame. That you saw us working on at the shop. It ended up going up on top here. Oh, there's the crane. So we went ahead and parked that out here on the street. It's a pretty neat courthouse. It's definitely got a lot of history. So we got this thing. We go to the Inyo County Courthouse. Gonna set it down over here, re-rig, and get it put on the trailer, get some supports to where it's kind of cocked up at an angle so we can haul it down the road. Hopefully get it the right area, right angle to haul it. See how it goes. Here we are getting ready, loading everything up. Had Ian weld some uprights on here to the trailer, 3 different spots. That way we could tie it down. We just left the slings on there. We're gonna need them over there anyways. Welded down to the trailer, welded her down, got everything strapped. Gonna be a ride. See how it goes. Get her done. So Ian's pulling the crane in here, get all set up, and hopefully get to knock this thing out. They don't want any marks on the grass, but I think they're gonna get some. So get over here and put some plywood down so you can drive across, which I don't think is gonna help. Our little uprights here held on there. Got everything unloaded. All of our parts and stuff out here, getting it all slung up. Gonna set that big piece back here on the trailer, have it hang over here, and then we'll weld the legs on it. Get it all nice and level, weld it on. Dan's gonna back the welding truck over here, get this thing set up, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. So we did our test run with the man basket. We were, how I'm gonna say about 15, maybe 20 foot short of being where we needed to be. So we're gonna have to swing the jib and get a little bit more out of this thing tomorrow morning when we set this up here. Ian's bringing the crane down for the night. We're gonna shut her down, get over to the motel, get a good night's rest, come hit it in the morning. Show you the access we got to get up here to the roof. Oh, 4-story run we got here. This is one little flight here through these little access panel, and then you gotta drop down here. Try not to fall out on the camera. Going through the bathroom here, and then come out here. Downstairs here. One more flight of stairs after this. And one more. Old courthouse here. It's pretty cool. Built a long time ago. Another flight of stairs. Out where all the magic's happening. So we're working over there. We got us a room over here, the Courthouse Motel. A small little place over here. Got the trucks backed in. Had to get us a refreshment. We got Dan and Clayton over here. They got their refreshments. And then our humble home away from home. Got a little bathroom in here. A table. Got 3 beds at least. Refrigerator. Keep the refreshments cold. Big screen. What can you ask for? So, still over here. Got Ian, we got him a windbreak set up. So you can get this stuff tacked out and welded. And bolts are in there, epoxy. Over here. Show this over here. We got these bolts are in. It's a little, I don't know what that attic space or something. Got down there. Got this one over here. Got this all set up, ready for him to weld. Bolts are in. Epoxy, all that stuff. Looking good. Got pretty much everything we own up here on the roof to do the job. I just want to get a shot in the front. This job was a little bit more tricky than we thought it was going to be. It's supposed to be, well, we had 3 days allotted for it, so technically we were hoping to get it done in 2, but there was a few issues with the frame that we had to actually modify here in the field, and the welding inspector was pretty rough on the guys. That's a volcanic tufa rock donated by Sam Cleland from his property at Fish Slough in Bishop, California. So that's a natural formation there. They brought it down. Pretty neat. And I've always found this courthouse, the architecture, to be pretty interesting. I've been in there once. The treasurer, or not the treasurer, but the tax assessor's right there. So, and we got that property in Alancha, so it's part of this jurisdiction here. But we did get the job knocked out. So all is well, and we're gonna keep moving to Mammoth.